Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. Today we are looking at Dark Knights Rising, The Wild Hunt. This is of course a Dark Knights Metal tie-in, and this one starts out with Detective Chimp, Bobo, revealing his secret identity as Bobo. He is having a flashback to his time in the circus, where he was an abused animal, but he had a friend named Fred, was where he got his hat from, that was the only person that was nice to him. Well, Fred let him escape as he lay dying. Bobo ran into the swamplands, where Swamp Thing saved him, and he stumbled across the Fountain of Youth, where he was given immortality and a super intellect, and he became Detective Chimp. Well, he's trying to unravel a device that's supposed to be helping Flash, Cyborg, and Raven find the Hall of Heroes. Now, if you don't know what the Hall of Heroes is, that goes way back to the DC Crisis for Infinite Earths. It's an orbiting space platform in bleed space between universes. It was originally used by the Monitors, and that's kind of how they were able to oversee the multiverse. Well, when the Crisis on Infinite Earth happened, everything kind of went to crap. And we haven't really heard much about it since then, so this was a real big throwback for the old school fans. And we've got Red Tornado in this one, we've got the Metal Men, we've got Dr. T. Morrow, we've got Will Magnus, we even see Dr. Savannah and a couple other famous heroes and villains floating around in this issue. On the Ultima Thule, in the multiversal bleed, we have Raven, Flash, and Cyborg trying to get to the Hall of Heroes because they think that they're supposed to go there. Well, they're being chased by the evil Batman, and they're using a engine with baby universes that are trapped inside like this as an energy source. Pretty crazy. Well, we're starting to see some divisions and second thoughts by the evil Batman, who are expressing various concerns at this point, at least on a minor scale. Well, Barry manages to get onto their ship and reverse the polarity of their engine, which blows it up, and also cures one of the evil Batman and makes him good. So we see one convert to the good guy team and betray his compadres at his own peril. So with one less villain, we jump back over to Detective Chimp, whose super intellect is fading, and he's figuring out that whatever is going on was pre-planned, and that this might actually be a trap. So he frees Red Tornado from the machine that he's hooked up to, and he tells him the same thing, that it is indeed a trap, and Detective Chimp was right. Well, it's too late. The ship is about to crash into the Hall of Heroes. Barry, Cyborg, and Raven are coming to the same conclusion, that there's something crazy going on, and that they may be way too late. But thankfully, there is an incredibly unexpected turn of events, and help is on the way from the last place you would think. And it's a real good throwback. Honestly, to get the reference, you had to have really been paying attention to some old DC annuals a while back, and it's outstanding. I laughed for about 5 minutes when I saw it. This was a great issue. I highly recommend, if you're reading Dark Knights Metal, pick this one up and read it before you read issue 6. It takes place between issues 5 and 6, and it is a phenomenal addition if you're an old school fan. So you'll get a kick out of it. It's a lot of fun, and it really does tie in well. This should have been the 6th issue, and issue 6 should have been issue 7, because this really brings it all together. And you do see a little bit more of the Dark Knights, and you see how one of them turns teams. All around a fantastic issue that I highly recommend. It was just, it was sheer fun to go through this one. I had a great time with it, and cast of people working on this issue is absolutely fantastic. You had Scott Snyder, Grant Morrison, James Tynion IV, and Joshua Williamson. Art by Howard Porter, George Ramirez, Doug Mankey with Jamie Mendoza. Colors by Hi-Fi, Alejandro Sanchez, and Will Quintana. Clayton Cowles did letters. Doug Mankey and Will Quintana did cover. I think DC's doing a lot of great stuff. I hope they can keep it up. But this Dark Knights series has been really getting me to buy more DC books. And whatever they're doing to trick me into buying stuff, it's working. So I cannot recommend this one enough. If you're reading Dark Knights Metal, definitely read this one too. If you're not reading Dark Knights Metal, have some fun and pick it up. Issue 6 comes out, I believe, on the 28th. So be sure and look for it, or at least get the trade paperbacks. I'm probably going to get the trade even though I own the individual issues, just to help support books that I like. That'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. Be sure and hit like, share, and subscribe, and we hope to see you on the next one.